All right, so my name is Etienne. I joined FPF earlier this year, and I am in charge of the Understanding Packaging Scorecard. So I'm not going to go into the huge waste issue that we have with single-use packaging again, but I chose to show you this infographic to highlight the fact that actually food packaging is really a top polluter. So according to the sources, it represents 40 to 50% of the waste that we can find on our coasts. And this to say that basically the food service industry and the retail industry have a lot of pressure to find alternative solutions, to find more sustainable packaging solutions. And the thing is, it's not too easy actually for people in these companies, in the procurement area, for instance, or sustainability officers, because they might not have the time or might not have the knowledge actually to make the right decisions. The reason is, we have seen this morning, there is no standard definition of what sustainable packaging is. The next reason is that you have all seen the surge basically of new green labels and eco labels basically on our packaging. Some are legit, some are not, and it's pretty difficult to navigate through that space. And the third reason is, you also know, I think, that right now the discussion on sustainability is very much focusing on climate impact, so CO2 emissions. But by doing so, you basically overlook a number of impacts that are extremely important as well, such as the emission of plastic in the environment, of course, what is important to FPF, the chemicals of concern, water usage, etc., etc. So, because of these three things, it's pretty difficult for these people to make the right decision. And we thought, as experts in the field, so how can we help those people making these decisions? And this is where we came up with the idea to make a tool, an online tool that is accessible, that is easy to use, with a lot of information for these people. So this is the Understanding Packaging Scorecard. When I say we are not alone in this project. The Food Packaging Forum is the hosting organization of the project, but we have a lot of experts behind the tool. The adventure started in 2019. We have the food industry sector, we have NGOs, we have LCA practitioners that have all been working together in order to draft a robust tool. And now I would like to show you a very basic example of how you could use the tool, knowing that there are lots of other ways to use this tool. Let's say you are a procurement person in a restaurant, for instance, and you have to renew the stock of straws. You have heard that the polypropylene straw is not so good in terms of performance in the environment. And then you have heard about PLA-based straws, and you have heard they are bio-based and compostable. So maybe that's better, but you heard also about paper straws, and then you heard about the probability that they contain PFAS, so you still don't know, and then you also heard about reusable alternatives. And our tool can help you basically navigating through the trade-offs associated to these different solutions. So this is how the result screen looks like on our online tool. And you can see you have on the left the different solutions that I've mentioned, from the single-use solutions to the up there, the reusable one. And you have 6 metrics that we consider, the expert group has decided as to very important in order to characterize sustainable, the impact of sustainable packaging. And you can look at the trade-offs in between these different metrics, basically by looking at this table. And in the end, you have a sort of summary score that tells you, okay, this is probably the best option for my operation at this time. So I'm finishing with a short outlook. Stay tuned. We are releasing version 0.4 next week. Or next month, sorry, with a few new features. For instance, the user account that allows you to save your data and come back to the tool. We have a refined chemical scoring. We have also an option that allows you to benchmark your portfolio of products, so against the best in class or the worst in class. And we are always developing this tool, continuously developing this tool. So if you want to join the adventure, and if you want to weigh in on what would be the best next development for this tool, please come to me. we are thinking about increasing the guidance, so to make it a more educational tool. We want to increase its impact, etc. So if you have ideas, if you have resources, please come to me and we can work together. And finally, last but not least, you have here a case study. This is the first case study that we have been drafting together with a partner from the food industry. So we are really happy to show you the results here. Thank you.